In today's video, I want to talk about why you feel bored in your relationship even when things are going well, when everything is feeling calm and it feels good, how that actually feels for your nervous system and what that registers as, and why you crave drama, why you crave chaos, and you find yourself instigating those things in the relationship when things are going well. Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Sandra, and on this channel we talk about all things inner work, healing fearful avoidant attachments, and healing out of survival mode. So one of the reasons you may find yourself craving that drama and associating that with passion in the relationship is because you are almost waiting for the other shoe to drop. In the past, love has been unpredictable. It has been unsafe. It is something that you didn't receive consistently. And when you are now receiving it consistently in your relationship, that feels scary. And it registers in your nervous system as unsafe. So because you already have a certain set point in your nervous system of where you're at in your body in general, and you already believe that love is unsafe and it is unpredictable, and you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, it almost feels like when things are calm and there is no drama, that it's too good to be true. So then your nervous system, first of all, your subconscious beliefs control your nervous system's responses. And so then you go out and pick fights. You find things to be annoyed about in your partner. You find things that maybe they're not doing and you instigate a fight about that. Your mind will find evidence of things that your partner may not be doing right or well to prove to you that they are not the partner for you, because it's like, oh, we're unsafe in this relationship. This is too good to be true. This can't be real. Like, we can't be in this relationship. We're used to chaos. And your nervous system has that set point of being used to things being unpredictable, being used to feeling stressed all of the time. And it's almost like your nervous system is actually addicted to stress. It's addicted to being on high alert, because you have to look out in your environment and really just be on high alert for things to be going wrong so that you can be safe and protect yourself. And when you're on high alert and looking out for anything that could possibly go wrong, and you're looking at all the things your partner is not doing, and you're like making up all of these things, and this happens all subconsciously, by the way. It's not like you're sitting there and you're like, what else can I think of that annoys me about my partner? Like, it doesn't happen that consciously. It happens on a subconscious level, but at the end of the day, they're all just ways to protect you. Your mind is looking for ways to keep you from continuing in this relationship, because it associates that with feeling unsafe, and so it's trying to find a way to keep you safe by looking for these reasons to leave the relationship or create a fight, so that way you can feel some type of passion in the relationship, because your nervous system at this point associates passion and these really high highs and creating all this drama and chaos as passion. It associates that with passion. And so when you're in a relationship and everything is going well and it's calm and like you guys are communicating, and your secure partner is not withholding love from you, they're not trying to play games, they're not trying to do all of these things that you may have dealt with an emotionally unavailable person, because they are just open and they are loving you unconditionally and showing up for you, that can sometimes feel even more scary than with an emotionally unavailable person, because when they are showing up in this way, you are no longer in control in the relationship, which is another reason. The second reason that I mentioned about feeling like there is no passion in the relationship because there is no drama is because of that nervous system set point. You are used to stress and you are addicted to stress. Your nervous system is at this certain set point, and when it goes below that and things feel calm and they feel secure, you're like, no, that can't be real. That can't be happening. That's too good to be true. Let's bring ourselves back. Let's create drama. And then it's like, oh, there's no passion in the relationship. Like, things just feel too boring. Because you already have that association with passion equals drama and chaos, you are going to look for that. And when that is not available, your mind, your subconscious mind is going to say, well, is there enough passion in this relationship? Like, do I even want to stay in this relationship? Because I don't want to stay for like 40, 50 plus years for the rest of my life and then there is no passion. I don't want to just be friends with my partner. And that is what your subconscious mind will actually trick you into thinking, is that when things are going well, when there is no drama and you're able to just communicate clearly and your partner is able to meet your needs and they respect your boundaries and they're not just closing off their heart and they're just retreating from the relationship or playing games, your mind thinks, oh, well, there's no passion in this relationship, it's too boring. But the actual excitement from the relationship comes from opening up your heart and being vulnerable, because although that is scary, that can also be seen as exciting, as something new to discover and uncover about yourself, uncover within the relationship, and to learn about the other person and also learn more about yourself. And that's why I honestly believe that long-term relationships can never be boring. I know a lot of people think that when you are in a long-term relationship with one person, that is going to be boring. And how can you just stay with one person for the rest of your life? Like, that's going to be so boring. But if you have some of the values where you're with someone who has a growth mindset, who has an open mind, you're never going to be dating the same person for the rest of your life, because you're going to be learning about new versions of them. You're going to be with a new person every few years, because the person that you chose values personal development, values growth, values open-mindedness, and so they're never going to be the same person. And you're going to always be learning and exploring each other. And when you allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable, that's where the excitement comes from. It doesn't come from creating drama or instigating fights or trying to earn your way through love. And another reason that you actually create this drama within the relationship and instigate fights is to earn your way back into a good place, to earn love. Because in the past with your parents, you did have to earn that love. You had to get good grades. You had to show up in a certain way to be loved. It wasn't like love was given to you unconditionally. And when you didn't show up in a certain way, maybe you were criticized for showing up that way. So now when things are going well, you're like, well, I can't earn my love now. They're just giving it to me freely. They're just showing up and loving me unconditionally. And that doesn't feel normal to you. That is not how you grew up or what you're used to. And so you create the drama, you create the fight, so you can earn your way back and earn their love. And another reason that you create drama within the relationship when things are going well is to break off the connection. So oftentimes when things are going really well, and you feel yourself like you're going to connect with your partner, you're in a good place, and you feel like you're about to open up. It's like a place that you've gotten to where you can finally open up. You feel vulnerable enough and you feel safe enough to actually open up to your partner. But then your nervous system goes, we can't do that. That's unsafe. We can't open up. We can't be vulnerable. And so you break off that connection by creating a fight, by instigating all of these things in the relationship when things are going well, to protect yourself, to break off the connection. So you create drama within the relationship so that you don't have to connect with your partner. I want you to rewind this and listen to that again. There's a reason that you are creating this drama, and it could be because you are afraid of that connection. You're afraid of being vulnerable. And I've mentioned in my past video before that vulnerability, like the actual definition of being vulnerable, is to allow yourself to be hurt, is to allow yourself to be wounded. And if you're already feeling like you're in survival mode and you're on this high alert and you're already in a vulnerable position, you are not going to put yourself more out there and allow yourself to be more vulnerable by sharing more of yourself, by just being yourself, or maybe sharing, asking for your needs, or maybe setting a boundary. You're not going to do any of those things because that doesn't feel safe. That makes you vulnerable. If you share something that someone can use to hurt you, that doesn't feel safe. And being vulnerable is not something that you do when you already feel unsafe. It's something that you do when you already feel safe in your body and you feel whole in your body with where you're at. And you know that being vulnerable is not actually going to hurt you. In fact, it makes you stronger. And if someone doesn't receive that very well, if they don't receive the thing that you shared with them and they don't really respond in a positive way, that could be because they're uncomfortable with it, but it has nothing to do with you. And so you learn that as you heal this attachment style. And being vulnerable just becomes something that gets easier as you heal the core wounds of this attachment style. But in the beginning, it can feel so hard to open up and put yourself out there and really share what is on your heart, really share what you have gone through. And just even expressing yourself can be vulnerable. Just like literally sharing who you are with the world can be vulnerable because you were criticized for that so much in your childhood. And so now almost even the small things that you can share about yourself can feel vulnerable, even if they're not a big deal and someone else might not even think very much of them or think to even criticize them. To you, they feel like they are so huge. And so it's so much easier to just hide who you are. It's so much easier to just cut off that connection. It's so much easier to just instigate fights so you can earn that love. It's so much easier to just leave the relationship and say, oh, there's no passion in this relationship. I'm not feeling all these highs, and so maybe this is not the person for me. I don't want to be with a friend in a relationship. So there is all kinds of stories and all kinds of reasons that come up to try to keep you safe, to try to protect you. But just know that as you heal this attachment style, all of these things kind of dissolve away and the real you comes through. And like I mentioned in a past video, on YouTube, I share all of these things that are going on to give you the big picture of what is happening so that you can become aware of it, so that you can say, oh, that's what's been playing out in my relationship. That's what's going on. Like, that's why I'm instigating this fight. That's why I'm like making this joke when there is like a moment of connection. That's why I'm like trying to prove myself in the relationship. It's to shine light on what is actually happening. But the real deep inner work happens in the courses. And if you feel so ready to heal this and you're feeling like you're so done being stuck in these patterns, you are so done playing out these patterns over and over again in your relationship, you're so done trying to prove yourself in the relationship, you're so done feeling unworthy in the relationship, you're done creating all this drama just to try to earn the love back, you're done trying to instigate fights just because love feels too good to be true. If any of those things resonated and you're ready to really dive deep and heal this, then the course Safe to Love is for you. This is going to be a group coaching container where we get together in August and we really just shine light on all of these patterns. We heal them on a body level, not on the mind level, because everything I share on YouTube is just to shine light on what is going on mentally, telling you what's going on behind the scenes. But the real healing, the real deep inner work happens on a body level, so you can release all of these things from your body, and that is going to be all in the course. So if you are ready to really dive deep, to heal this, and to release all the shame that you feel within your relationship because of how you've been showing up, release all of the guilt that you feel with setting boundaries, and to understand what your needs are and to learn to ask for them. If you're ready for all of that, that is what we are going to be doing in this course. And it is now on a pre-order price, and the price to this course will be going up once it launches in August. So if this is something that has been on your heart and you are just ready to heal this, I would love to have you. I would love to guide you through this. And I created this course because I know how frustrating it can be. I know how overwhelming it can be. I know what it feels like to be stuck in your emotions, to just feel like there is no way out almost, to feel like you don't have any other option and that love has to be this way. You have to earn love and that you have to show up this way, and you put all these expectations on yourself of how you have to show up, of what you have to do to earn love, and that can feel so exhausting. That can feel so draining. And that is no way to live life. To feel so exhausted and drained that you don't even feel excited about life anymore, that is no way to live life. And if you're ready to allow more of life's abundance in, to allow more of life's love, more vibrance in your life, more excitement in your life, if you're ready to allow just more good things in your life, then you are going to need to heal this attachment first and foremost before anything else, and regulate your nervous system to be able to receive more and to allow yourself to feel good in your body without sabotaging it, without pushing the good things away, without running away from it. So that is everything that I have for you in this video. Thank you for watching this far. Oh my god, and I forgot to mention, we are officially at 1,000 subscribers. That is so freaking exciting. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your inner work journey, and thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting me to guide you on this journey. I know how vulnerable it can feel, and I know how intense it can feel, and I appreciate you trusting me. And I am so, so happy to have you here. And I am so proud of you for taking the time and attention and energy out of your day to watch these videos, and that you are so committed to healing. And you should celebrate yourself for that as well. So thank you for being here. Please leave any comments below about any insights that you gained from this video or any questions that you have. And I will see you in the next video, or I will see you in Safe to Love. Bye.